Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you are not. Thank you so much for joining me today. It means so much to me. Guys, it's been a minute, it has been a long time, but we are back. We are here with another video, and we are, if you can't already tell by the title, pregnant. So this video is going to be basically just me talking about my pregnancy. How I found out, my updates, and things of that sort. This video may be, I guess, more so like for expecting moms, first-time moms. This is my first pregnancy. This will be my first baby. So I'm just basically recording my progress and documenting it with you guys. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. Okay guys, so like I said, this is my first baby, my first pregnancy. I am a first-time mommy. So all my first-time mommies out there, you'll probably like this video. The expecting mothers, or even if you're not expecting, or you just have kids and already, or, you know, whatever, I'm just going to document my journey for my keepsake and for anybody else that might be interested. So, yes, it is true. I am pregnant. And so basically I found out, well, let me see. Okay, so it was October 14th where I had a really weird cycle, like a really weird period. It was a period for 3 days literally, and it was really light. It wasn't like my usual cycle. And I was looking it up and I was seeing like things about implantation bleeding. I was wondering, you know, maybe it could be that, but excuse me, at the time I didn't want to get my hopes up or anything, so I was just like, okay, maybe it's just a like a weird period. So I waited till the next month. Well, no, I took a pregnancy test. It was negative. I waited a week. I took another one and it was negative. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna wait until my next period. So the time for my next period in November to come around, it never came. I waited the entire week, it never came. I waited a week even after that, and it never came. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a pregnancy test. I took my pregnancy test, and it was positive. Let me see. My bag of goodies here. So, took a clear blue. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. Okay, so I took a clear blue pregnancy test. And as you can see right here, it says pregnant. So, and this is the one I took. So I was like, no way, like, shut up. Like, so I took that, said pregnant. Then of course, I don't trust just one, so I bought another one. Also clear blue, but it was this kind. It was the rapid test. Where pregnant, you get the plus, negative, you get the minus. As you can see, it is the plus. So I got 2 positive pregnancy tests, and I was like, whoa, I'm pregnant. So immediately, what happened? I found out I was pregnant November 22nd or 23rd. I know it was the week of Thanksgiving and my sister's birthday. So it was like the 22nd or the 23rd is when I found out I was pregnant. I started taking my prenatal vitamins literally that Friday. Whatever date that was, that like the 25th. So I really didn't waste time with taking my prenatal. I was only like 5 weeks, excuse me, when I first started taking my prenatal because I wanted to start really, really early, just from the research that I had been doing. So I started taking these here, one a day. What does it say? It's OBGYN recommended. It's triple brain support. It has folic acid, DHA, and choline. I'm not sure how you say that. But it's the prenatal advanced complete multivitamin with brain support. In this one, you get 30 soft gels and then 30 tablets. They do have a bigger pack where you can get like 90. But these are pretty expensive. But you know me, I'm extra and only the best for my baby. So it says what makes it advanced is complete prenatal multivitamin with advanced nutritional support for your baby. Well, y'all, if my rude ass camera stopped dying, maybe I'll get done with the video. Maybe. So, like I was saying, I was just telling you all that I am currently, y'all see that? Wherever it went, 8 weeks. There we go. In 0 days, my estimated due date is July 21st of 2022. That is just the estimation. But as of right now, that's what we're looking at. Let me see. What else we got in here? I think that's it on this paper. This paper was basically just confirming that I'm in fact pregnant. So basically when I got to the appointment, they, the first thing I did was a pregnancy test. They gave me the cup. They told me to write my name and the date of my last period on the cup. And then, of course, I had to pee in the cup and give it to them. They tested it. The test came out positive. After that, they sat there and they basically talked to me about me. During the first appointment, if you've never had a baby before or never been pregnant before or whatever, the first appointment is really just information. It's really just information about you, about your life, how you've been feeling, the dynamics with the baby's father, and things like that. It's really like informative, the first appointment. You don't really do much other than a pregnancy test. I would think if you went to like maybe a doctor, like an OBGYN, the first appointment, they may do like blood work, checking like your health, your vitals and stuff like that. But since I went to a women's center, that was not done with my first appointment. It was just really information given to me, questions about my health, how I've been feeling, my baby's father, things like that. And basically them telling me my do's and don'ts and my symptoms, me asking questions and things like that. So next, but like I was saying, So the first appointment was really just information about me, baby, baby daddy, things of that sort. So I am currently 8 weeks and 0 days. It is December 9th. Yeah, it is December 9th. So currently I am in my 2nd month. The baby's due date is looking like July 21st, 2022. So if things go as planned, I'm looking at a Cancer baby, a summer baby. I do got some notes here because I'm forgetting stuff. Sorry. My next appointment will be on January 3rd. That's where I'll get my first ultrasound. I'll be able to see the baby and hear the baby's heartbeat. So I'm super duper excited about that. I will get pictures. So I will show you guys pictures of the ultrasound so you guys can see the baby and just keep up with me and my progress. The doctor did say that I won't be able to get the gender of the baby until I'm about 18 to 20 weeks. So that could be anywhere from late February to early March where I'll get the gender of my baby. It's just too soon to tell on an ultrasound until I'm about 18 weeks. The doctor did say I didn't have any bad symptoms, anything that was concerning. So that was great to hear. As far as symptoms goes, I haven't had morning sickness at all. I've just been really tired, like really sleepy. What else? I had a little bit of headaches. I had like light cramping in my like pelvic area. I had, let's see, a little bit of headaches. That lasted for like a week. My skin has been fine. The skin has actually been great, actually. A lot of people have been telling me that I'm glowing. That's good to hear. What else? My nose was a little stuffy. It might still be. I don't know. Anything else? Oh, night sweats. My worst symptom has been night sweats. Like, I wake up, I get so hot. I wake up in the middle of the night now and I'm pouring, like, dripping sweat. And I literally have to turn the air on or open the windows. And it's like the middle of, well, not middle, but it's like damn near winter. So night sweats has been the worst symptom for me. Anything else? Really, I haven't had bad symptoms. Like my breasts are sensitive, like my nipple areas are sensitive. I'm really trying to think, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Nothing with my stomach. I did have a little bit of gas, but a whole lot of constipation. Constipation has been a big one. I'll put that one up there with the night sweats. Constipation and night sweats have been the kicker for me. Not really that much back pain. Definitely cramping. Not bad cramping though. Not like a period or worse than a period. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I've been having. So my pregnancy has been pretty easy on me so far. I know I'm only 8 weeks, but just saying. So far, it's been great. So next thing I have here, this is basically just the paper that I was given for my next appointment, for my ultrasound appointment. It's just reminders. telling me to drink 8 ounces of water an hour before my appointment and not to empty my bladder so that the ultrasound image can show its best. Due to COVID, you can't have any children in the building, and you can only have one support person, and they typically want that to be the father, but I know everybody's situation isn't like that. So one support person, that could be your mom, your dad, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, best friend, whatever. Over 18 years of age, so they gotta be 18 or up. And it's basically saying, like, if you experience any, like, severe bleeding, severe cramps, severe abdominal pain, if you had an IUD in place before your last period, or have, like, tubal ligation, to not come to the appointment or whatever. Or if you had to go to the emergency room. So because it is a women's center, not an actual like doctor, OBGYN situation, they're not, basically the ultrasounds are limited. So they're not to assess the health of the baby, the gender, or the date of conception. You can get like they can give you their best. So basically they're just saying their ultrasounds are limited because it's not like an actual doctor or OBGYN. So that's all it's saying. So that's that. That's just my ultrasound appointment reminder. Next, they gave me just a few things in my goodie bags, a few like information and whatnot. So the first things first, we did go through this book together. So it's just Community Resources in Pregnancy Health. That's the book. And through this book, it basically just gives you a bunch of information. So, okay, so in the beginning of the book, it says your pregnancy test is positive. You can put the date, the first day of your last period, the gestational age, and your due date. And then as you flip through the book, it again has like your ultrasound reminders. It tells you what you need to start doing, schedule an ultrasound, begin taking your prenatal, start prenatal care, stop smoking, drinking, using illegal drugs. It gives you the warning sounds of like a medical issue with the pregnancy. It tells you about healthy habits as far as like getting like any issues you have with your body treated, getting enough sleep every night, 7 to 9 hours, always wear your seatbelt, eat healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, calcium, lean meat, iron, limit processed foods and stuff like that. Drink extra water. You want 96 ounces of water, so 3/4 of a gallon. It's telling you the foods to avoid: fish, soft cheeses, stuff like that, raw meats. Gain a healthy amount of weight. You don't want to gain too much weight. You ask your doctors about medicines and herbal teas or supplements. Telling you about exercising, 30 minutes a day of like walking, biking, swimming, nothing strenuous. It's telling you you can't mess with any cat litter boxes, no rodents, no very hot baths or getting hot tubs or saunas. They want you to avoid scented sprays, sanitary napkins, and bubble baths, because it can increase your risk of like a urinary tract infection or a yeast infection. No douching, avoid x-rays, avoid exposure to chemicals like cleaning supplies or whatever. You want to protect your baby from foodborne illnesses. So you gotta cook, clean, and store things properly. You want to limit your caffeine and no unpasteurized drinks. It gives you a list of hospitals and urgent cares, different OBGYN providers and healthcare centers, pharmacies. Let's see. I believe this is talking about like insurance or Medicaid. It's telling you about WIC, different referrals, adoption options. So it talks about adoption. Ooh, there's an echo. So it talks about adoption if that's the option you're going with. Sorry if there's an echo in this bathroom. But pre and postnatal education talks about different kinds of abuse, abuse checklist, parenting support groups, housing, mental health. This was a Christian place that I went to, not for any specific reasons to do with religion at all, but it just happened to be a Christian place that I went to. So they have Christian counseling, spiritual advisory, different places to get food and material, men's resources, transportation, gift baskets. Let's see. Oh, and then it talks about Daniel's Law. So if you're facing a situation where you cannot parent, then you are allowed to leave your child in a safe place, in a safe haven. Applies to infants up to 60 days old. I don't know if everyone's aware of that, but you can't be prosecuted for abandonment if your baby is unharmed, and you don't have to share your identity. Safe havens are specifically for that. So if you leave your baby in a safe haven place, within being 60 days old, if you feel like you cannot parent. It's Daniel's Law. You can look it up. If anyone is interested in that. I mean, everybody's situation is different. I'm not here to talk about anybody else's situation. And then it has a list of safe haven places. Then it just has different reviews for this women's center. But this was a really, really good book, and it has a whole bunch of information. I love that book. Then they gave me this book, Before You Decide. So basically it's before you decide to go with abortion or adoption or anything like that. It just, know the facts. It gives you the facts behind abortions and adoptions and understanding your pregnancy and general questions and answers. It shows you the fetal development of the baby. Right now, I'd be somewhere in here since I'm currently 8 weeks. So this is really cool. It tells you about like emergency contraception, Plan B, abortion procedures. Tells you about the trimesters, later abortion methods, like second trimester abortion methods. It tells you about the immediate risk, the long-term risk, consequences, different options. Explore your options, whether it's parenting, adoption, or abortion. A bunch of definitions of different words and what they mean, references, things like that. So they give you this book. Even if you're not going with abortion, because I'm not going with abortion or adoption, I'm going to parent my baby. But they give you that book just in case, and they advise you to share it with anybody who may be going through that. So, excuse me. So another thing they gave me was, why should I go to church? Again, this place that I went to was a very Christian place. I didn't go there because of religious reasons. I went there because I don't have any insurance or Medicaid right now. So it's the only place that would provide free options. And I mean, they were great people. Everybody there was really nice. So this is basically why you should go to church. Give you some scriptures, fellowship, corporate worship, personal growth, ministry, how to choose a church, and a listing of services and programs. So that's a need for anyone who is interested in that. I got that. Then I got, this is basically about STDs. Basically, how many people have you really been exposed to? It's really interesting to look at because it puts it in a different perspective. So yeah, it's information about just STDs and sexual health. I also got, may I ask you a question, which is basically, my bad. It's basically questions about the Bible, more Christianity things. Yeah. And it's basically just, Lord, it's basically just convincing people to go to church. Again, it's a Christian center. If that's your speed, then that's, that's cool. That's for you. They also gave me this coupon. It's for free 100-day supply of prenatal vitamins. To receive your free vitamins, just simply present this coupon at any pharmacy of my choosing. Let's see. Yep, and it's just a coupon for 100-day supply of prenatal vitamins. And it does not expire. So that was really, really cool. Next, they gave me just something to socialize with them, with the center, with their social medias. Then they gave me these 2 gift cards, which are really cool, really sweet, where I can get some baby stuff and maternity clothes, and to a thrift store. So the gift cards were really nice. And then this is a card about post-abortive healing. Basically for any woman who has had to have an abortion and basically is dealing with any type of regret. They do have this card for you to contact them for support, which I think is really nice. They gave me a Christmas ornament for Christmas coming up. And then they also gave me 180 prenatal vitamins, which is super duper cool. I'm going to continue to take the ones that I have, but these are the ones that they gave me. And if I'm ever in a situation where I don't have any more prenatal vitamins and I can't get any of the ones that I've been taking, then I'll just use these, because it is okay to switch between prenatals. That is safe. But yeah, guys, so that was my pregnancy goodie bag. That was my first appointment. I'm 8 weeks right now. Come January 3rd, I'll have another video for you guys for my ultrasound appointment. At that time, I'll be about 12 weeks. So I'll be in my 3rd month, going into my 2nd trimester. I have pictures and I'm sure a lot of fun stuff for you guys then. So yes, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, thumbs up. Please leave a comment below. I would love to interact with you guys. Ask me any questions. Please subscribe to this channel because I'm about to do a bunch of new things on this channel. And turn on my notification bell so you don't miss out on videos when I post them. And it's up from here. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.